can keep making these aggressive plays. And as I said earlier, it's hard for Weibo to simply get in the building.
The equation is opened by Noah, but oh, Hovens! What a gnarly shot! He does get traded by Mowgli. Still the advantage for Weibo, not if Mowgli continues to find frags on his retreat back to site. As the Azami, he can solidify his position and fall on back. And while it looked like for a brief moment Weibo had succeeded on that roam clear, they end up far more bloody than Secret.
Secret putting enough bodies on the roam to say, guys, there's always going to be another person behind the dead body, and they keep fragging it out. You're up one player, half the round to go. Benefit though is Weibo still have Turd alive on the demo, so you can still isolate some couple of players. Still has frag grenades as well. But Secret, they play smart, they fall all the way back to this bomb site. They're not playing Dragon Statue, they're not playing in the drum room either. They're all the way back to the last layer of defense, playing off the cameras and crossfires.
It's not going to last much longer though, as Secret aggressively peek on out. Big 3K from Mowgli as the Frenchman.
This is disgusting. I mean, poor Turd.
I'd be calling for Moss Files after that one. As the keeper barriers are slowly whittled away, but Speakeasy's taken a hell of a lot of damage on his fight. Adrian finally falls. That's the first one that Weibo have found. They need to find a hell of a lot more than that though. Mowgli is still tearing things up here in drum as he falls back. Remember, the bomb site is downstairs in kitchen and barbecue. There's so much ground to be taken here for Weibo.
Playing the second layer right now, Mowgli on the offense, the rest playing far back on the staircases and engages. So he's the last layer now. Noah finds Reeps elsewhere.
Oh, this is cheeky. Oh, it's so cheeky from Mowgli. Another 3K. Ape, the last one remaining. And I don't think he's got a shot in hell. It's going to be 3-0 for Secret. They have looked indomitable on their defense. And despite the tactical timeout from Weibo, they find nothing. A good kill from Ape, but Noah will trade it. Secret are firing up. And I don't think Weibo have anything to go off in this round. Secret are still playing aggressively in the site. Tursta is struggling to find these players. And Savage has dropped down the hatch and stabbed him in the back. It's Speakeasy in a 1 versus 5, and it simply could not be worse for Weibo. There's nothing left to be done. They don't even have a round on the board. Speakeasy finally gets his first kill of the game as Secret sit back and wait.
Disaster. They had to, thank you, Savage. They had to try and find Adrian, who was playing the warden by the bomb site, if you want to jump in that bomb site window. One, they didn't have enough information to know where he was, and two, there was a mute jammer right around the corner, so if you go for a tracker from Deimos, it's ineffective. Again, the bug is a safer option. Of course, you can shoot back through the verticality, but Weibo are missing simple pressure in the map. Secret only had 2 people by the bomb site. They still had people in Dragon and Drum because they knew they can't get in. So the lack of pressure, the lack of back.
D4 from Hoven to take the fight onto the player on this window. It is Adrian. It does not land, however. Speakeasy does find his first, and the Blackbeard has gone down. That is the secret element for Team Secret. And the fire from the Capitao does not land its mark. Speakeasy has the backstairs on lock, and Secret are left reeling.
They knew the warden was close window. He's still there right now. I mean, I think you say Joom, there's a guy in the corner, kill him first, then deal with the backstairs player. Joom is still 2 flashbangs in pocket as well. They're not using them. Finally, he goes down. That could have been done a minute and a half ago, by the way. It
took a very long time. Joom was worried about that player on the backstairs of Speakeasy that whole time. And that's why he wasn't taking that fight vertically. Now Speakeasy has abandoned his position. He has used all of his gas, but he's got his shotgun still. And he's waiting. He spots both of the last 2 players from Secret. Joom finally makes it possible, but not if Weibo continue refragging. And Turd secures the first round on the board for Weibo on the defensive side. God. Very ambitious. He drops downstairs, and it's well read by Secret, who have Joom lying in wait. Reaps drops below and drops to the floor. Secret have the numbers advantage, and they still have this Montaigne to march forth.
It's the perfect operator. Again, free intel, constant information, Joom locking down below for their flank potential and C4s. The only obstacle now is going to be a clash, but with numbers dwindling like this, the clash won't matter all that much. You can overwhelm the bomb site. Speakeasy finds one in Mowgli though, but Ash has already spent both of their S creatures, I believe.
The air jabs here make this difficult. And here comes the activation of the gadget from the clash. There's no way to clear this realistically. Flashbangs go out to try and suppress that position, but meanwhile, Ape has fallen. Maybe this is winnable after all for Secret, despite the clash's position. Tursta goes down, Joom duels him perfectly. It's up to Speakeasy, but he falls, and Team Secret propel themselves on the map point.
There is no step, we're just doing something.
Everyone's doing something separate as well, by the way.
Now Savage will try to lock by the bomb site door, I think, instead, and we still see Speakeasy locking that down. Double reinforced wall, got the ace there, but no summer charges. Good nade.
Oh, and a good peek as well. That was well
They
played.
could maybe plant on the desk here for Blackbeard, actually. There's no vert. Hard right on the desk, there's no vert that can see it, so he can walk in.
Yeah, a little bit of vert available. Ape, though, does find the kill upstairs. That was Mowgli, the lurker, trying to take down that vertical play from Weibo, and this is the concern. Secret might be able to enter the side, but they need more kills because Weibo are far ahead. And now Team Secret rely just on Savage, on the Blackbeard. You said he might be able to find a safe plant spot. He, of course, will plant with the shield on his back, but it might not matter at this point because there's 4 players from Weibo. They could even go for a retake if they so desire. Shield on the back. Savage starts planting. It's a bait, but it doesn't matter because Upbay's got his number. Weibo find a 3rd round.
Jump in, terrace window with Blitz. So, okay, hold up. Blitz solo jump in. So Blitz has the pistol out, no shield. You make less noise this way. So he's hiding the Blitz pick. We're gonna Ying, force the rotation, and backs up with the Blitz maybe?
Curious. This is a very strange cook here from Team Secret. Ape's trying to figure out what the hell is going
I
on.
don't like this.
I think he may well have heard the blitz now. Aggressive play. Ape's found one. Now he has to fight the Blackbeard. He finds both. Here comes the blitz. Savage puts him down. Team Secret recompose. And with Noah finding the backstab inside of the side, this could be the end of it for Weibo. Team Secret now have the plant. Going down 3v1 as Turdster makes his way back. He spots the blitz, but there's no way for him to take that fight. Adrian going for a jog around the other side of the map while Noah gets outside and locks it down. Team Secret, it took them a few goes, but they do lock in the first map, knocking Weibo down 1-0 in the series. How is a bit more conservatively, not the read for Weibo. Speakeasy dies alone, same for his teammate Ape. Last time Weibo played Chalet against Shopify Rebellion, they had the Monty. That's what Speakeasy was playing all the time. Now they don't. They have to play a very different style of game.
I was gonna say, I don't hate the fact that Ape is, you know, downstairs alone going for a lurk play, but they didn't even have offense control yet. So again, just like before, there's no pressure on the map, you know, forcing Secret to hold specific angles. So they have so much freedom to do anything that they want. Now they can just hold top blue, they can hold mezzanine, and Weibo have no choice but to go straight into the setup.
Oh, spot the player, but not finding the head. Savage finds his second, and Secret are completely locking this down. It's a bit sad to see Weibo struggling to find any form of competition here, as Reaps will find an exit frag before he's put down. Team Secret continue their form from Skyscraper here on Chalet with the opening round.
Start at the building, Ape just watching rotations, but Secret, they're not moving a whole lot because, again, they don't have to. There's no pressure on the map. They know Weibo are either in the basement being a rat or outside just simply holding angles.
Now, the way back into this game for Weibo is by fishing, one by one, seeing if you can find these kills. But Secret have been so hot on their shot. It's not easy to find isolated 1v1s, and it's certainly not easy to win them.
This mute has been a big problem for Weibo on both maps so far as well. The Deimos trackers, the Grim Bees, the drones. There is a world where a mute ban comes out just because, like, this is annoying at this point. Yeah. But can you afford to ban a mute on Chalet of all things?
This is not even watching the game, he's just taking notes. Meepy's also taking plenty of notes. Likely to make a tactical timeout shortly. Noah finds the first one. He's going to find the second if he has enough bullets, but does have to reload. Adrian comes through. Doom is fired up after that one, and Team Secret again in the lead on Chalet.
Here's the issue. Once again, Secret have a player on Solarium stairs, and they can't clear him. I mean, look at the lineup. There's no nade, there's no Capital. They can spot him. The only way where it's cleared out if it's Secret or Savage rather walks away for free. Like, it's Secret's choice to give the space up or not.
C4 goes out as well, and it gives him a line of sight, although it doesn't find a kill. The boat can be finally picked here by Hoven as it rings on out and hopes to give some ground to Weibo. As the blitz repels on inside, he might be meeting his match pretty shortly as Savage spots him. He wants to continue contesting. He goes on the vert angle. Turd takes a little bit of damage. His teammate is there to support him. Adrian holding down the fort. The smoke goes down, but Adrian, he spots a pixel through it. Hoven to come for the backstab, but he's not going to do enough here for Weibo. And Team Secret again take another round away from Weibo. And at this point, it's like taking candy from a baby. APAC have been sat back down again and humbled. Teams.
Hard breaching is done. I mean, when you have Speakeasy in the crash, this should just be a full-on lock for them, full information. You can put it down, they can't clear it, no Selmas, no self-destruction. There shouldn't be a way in for Secret at all here.
Oh, aggressive swing from Reaps. I mean, that is how you lose this. 1 by 1. 2v3 is very winnable here for Secret. 2 flashbangs to work with here for Adrian as well as they start to go on out. The clash is the real hindrance. As the gadget activates, Noah does get into a plant spot. However, another flash to go down, and here comes the aggression from the Blitz. Maybe he can stick the plant. He looks to try and play the 180. It doesn't work! Weibo! You can't let this happen! Turster's got to clutch on up, and he does! Adrian's on the floor, and I don't think Turster knows it. All he has to do is confirm this kill, and he will be able to get the diffuser. Far too close for comfort from the 4v2 to the 1v1, but Turnster will get Weibo across the line.
They are waiting patiently. The Weibo, they're moving around.
There are the kills out of nowhere. How does it happen?
They just moved into their guns.
Weibo got ants in their pants, and Team Secret are going to take advantage of that. Now they're in the driver's seat. They got a 3v2, and the Deimos is still alive. The Denmark does fail as Hovent moves into a mute jammer. But it doesn't seemingly matter. There's no one on this camera for him to support him. We need one of these dead players to...
Yes,
Reaps is now on it. Flashbang goes out. He does dodge it for a brief moment. Worried about that player above him. As the camera has been taken down, he needs to get back to a mute jammer as the death mark comes through. He is going to be spotted. These 2 players for Weibo try and hold on, but it's just down to Speakeasy. And Secret are on the verge of it again. Joom out of nowhere! Death from above as he drops down! Twister says, you are that guy! And Secret steal a round that they never should have won. A 3 versus 4, but Weibo, they give it away for free. Well, but Savage was just too late to save Mowgli's life.
I think Mowgli was too early. I mean, his job is to cut off the rotation to make sure that Legion can't run away from the room. Instead, Mowgli goes in first before Blitz even arrives. He had time. Didn't use it very effectively.
Oh. Scary moment there as the Warden peeks through the smoke. Downs 1, sees the Blitz now. As the Blitz brings out the pistol, wins the fight. That's 2 kills for Savage! It's all up to Turster now, but it's a 1v1. As Speakeasy's C4 did land successfully. The revive is coming on out, and he's been spotted. Joom, can he go for this revive? He can because of the track stingers. And now it's a 1 versus 2. There's not a lot of options here for Turd, but neither for Team Secret as both of them must funnel the same angle, and they refrag him out. Team Secret again firing up. Weibo sat back down again. It's map point and match point for Team Secret.
Before, on the repels, on the windows, looking for a free kill. Reeves is getting more and more aggressive as round are going by, but 2 different repel angles might be too much for him to handle. You might have just have to fall back here. Ape in the meantime suffers a lot of damage. Being cut off everywhere right now.
It's well played from Secret. Oh, and they do manage the cut off. 2 kills from Team Secret. While Mowgli is injured, it's not going to matter because he's going to pick himself up. Look at this from Reeps. He gets straight baited into it. It's going to be out of desperation for Speakeasy and Turd as they look for something, anything to make this winnable, but Mowgli's taking him down. Speakeasy against 4. The APAC dream riding on their shoulders, but Weibo will fall apart. It's a semi-final booked for the youngest team at EWC. Quiet confidence from the Europeans as Team Secret silence Weibo and send APAC home.